another.
$3,400. Well, it depends what it looks like. That's probably like
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
Touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Young. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
1st and 10, Young. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Judy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key holding on to that attitude because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Able to push his way through. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
The handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So a flat off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Richardson looking to throw this. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork.
A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Monarchs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Able to power through. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Meanwhile, Young's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Young. He'll get this one to Pittman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. They're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Young on third down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Bryce Young and the offense out for their next series. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, good move. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake, got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's Young. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Young on 1st down. They're going right back to Pittman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Young. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Young will set to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with his sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Richardson's throw taken in by Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah,
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards. Richardson. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have the 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, you gotta hold on to the railing.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Monarchs are an extra point away from drawing level. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. Those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Indianapolis offense ready to go again as we eat closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards for number 11. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Young. It's caught, Smith. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
One final go for this offense here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit blockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And down he'll go at the 25. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Tua Tagovailoa has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Dolphins trying to finish that one off and claim victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, All I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I love it. He ran a hitch route on 3rd and 6. And normally that's not deep enough to get your first down. I'd say he really ran a hitch plus to make sure he got the first down yardage. Really intelligent route running.
Yeah, because what do you say? Hitches are normally 1 to 3?
Yeah, somewhere in the neighborhood. You just kind of come off the line of scrimmage and kind of show yourself to the quarterback and say, hey, here I am, present it. He went in and took it far enough downfield to make sure that they had enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Richardson working from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On third down, here's Richardson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 85 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, they got the ball to start the third quarter, looking to take the lead, and they did so in a hurry.
Yeah, they certainly did. Now, you and I both know teams that love those sustained drives. You know, those little body blows along the way. This team says, the heck with that. Why keep the ball longer than we need to? Let's go ahead and put it in the end zone and get to the bench and take a break.
First play of the third quarter. Get ready. Could be an exciting second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. London about set to take over on offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And taken right at the 35. Dances by him. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Young on 3rd and 2. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. London about set to take over on offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A little juke. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the shotgun, Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, it's Richardson. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know what? You know what's so
and
fucking
Richardson
weird?
back to throw it. And a quick throw here,
Like,
that's
I'm not
complete.
lying.
And he'll go out of bounds
Not
after
good.
taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yeah,
Ball on the 36
I'm
now.
not-
Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
they're like,
One
you
back in
know,
the backfield, he'll
like,
get the carry.
yeah.
And he'll
I was
work
just thinking,
inside
you
the
know, they don't
30
have
to
kids.
29
You know,
yards
they don't have kids.
81 yards for him on
And
the
when they're
ground now.
just
as
gonna
he's
get
been
pregnant,
terrific
and
this
you know,
afternoon.
it was just weird because it's like, and then all of a sudden, it's like the next day, it's like fucking, she's like, oh, I'm pregnant, like.
On 1st down, Rankin
That's
able
running back
to
now.
avoid him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And I know before
In need of only about the length of the football here on
Oh.
2nd down.
I will go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rankin, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. Richardson off the play fake. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
With that door.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Lock the door on him.
Here's
like
Richardson to throw.
Time.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz from 3 yards out. And the Monarchs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Okay, get up and close the door.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Grab him.
Wasn't necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Luka.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down throw for Young. This will be caught. Judy. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Young's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
Yeah,
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
It'll be Young again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talked about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum. Throw them.
Touchdown, Colts! Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts will add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. London about set to take over on offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. But they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Richardson to the air on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
No, I'm not. It wasn't
complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
I'm going to need to do right now.
What? Okay, I'm sorry.
On the out route, he's got Fulton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, Richardson. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts 17-yard line.
1, 2.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. And Richardson yet again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now it's Richardson.
At the 5-yard line.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Watkins. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Monarchs have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now,
remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. That throw by Young incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So now Las Vegas down by a field goal, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning.
I haven't talked to anybody yet.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Richardson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And touchdown! A big play there. 58 yards. And the Monarchs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Yeah.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Indy set to go on offense once more. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here comes second down. Young to throw. Able to find Judy. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Meanwhile, Young's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Young. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed to penalty.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Young. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end. He's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they've found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Londoners, the win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9.
Your hands don't belong in my mouth. No. Yep, I got an ouchie on my neck. Yep, see? Owie. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No hands on my mouth. Luca. No! That's not being nice. You have to be nice. You can't grab